the round prior. The bomb is heading over towards Ivy, which is going to meet Fox, actually, which should give the game away pretty quickly once it's spotted. There's a 4-man hold here for the G2 team on A as well, so they are well positioned. The smoke comes down, though, and Fox is going to move away, so with this procession coming in down Ivy, they're not going to see it until maybe it's too late.
Yeah, look at this, just moving all together through Ivy pretty much, and 4 players moving through the CT spawn. This is a pretty old school way to play this one, but look, they're losing members as they make that pilgrimage towards that B bomb site through CT. Michael is trying to stop them there from connector. He gets pressed, and Rain is going to save him with the headshot straight to Pasha. And now Michael goes in right now with the restored confidence in his teammates as they battle for this bomb site, and they will succeed. G2 surviving with 4 players. Virtus.pro's elaborate strategy there is not going to pay off, and G2 this is probably one of the most important rounds in this entire map for them, because they need that good CT start, as I said.
It was a great idea. You can see Virtus.pro have been drilling these maps for this major. Very nice denial of information with the smoke. The bomb carry got dropped, though. I think it was Neo who went back for it, but he didn't get close enough, which delayed his rotation into B. Anyway, now it's G2. With the buy coming out as Virtus.pro go for the force. 4 players with armor on the Virtus.pro side. We've got those Tech 9s, CZs, P250s. There are some smokes. We can expect one to be thrown towards connector. There it goes. That will deny information for the CTs as they come in for the rotation. Maklele looking for the spray, but doesn't want to run out of bullets here.
And Maklele looking to go through the smoke potentially with the MP7, looking very sneaky indeed. But as Pro, they may get the bomb down here, but they're under so much pressure. Every single player from G2 is bearing down in their position with the spray. And Jakem is going to find 3 with the P90. It's just Snax who's left alive, coming in from the back, but he's got no comrades here to help him out. He's going to just back away and save the P250 because the round is clearly over. Snax, he cannot get it done from this position, not even the mighty Snax. And G2 will clean up that round, but Virtus.pro, the job was done. They got the bomb down.
Oh, look at this P90 oppression. I knew this was the replay. Oh, this is glorious, Dan. Absolutely glorious. So, Virtus.pro gonna spend a little bit of money, but save for the next round, as of course the economy is not where it needs to be just yet. What is the play from them? This time it's Maklele and Fox together moving towards Ivy, maybe having a read on the play of Virtus.pro, and they're continuing their push. There are 4 Virtus.pro players coming their way. Maklele coming in with the fast play, but he's not going to get any frags. Fox goes down as well. Very fast advantage for Virtus.pro.
This is looking quite scary indeed. G2 here, they are struggling, but can Virtus.pro close this round? We've got lots of positioning coming in here. Jakem's just going to burst through with the P90. He gets 3 again. Jakem with the quad kill on the P90. There's Rain to try to clean up here. Just Neo left, and he's going to get it. But Jakem, this guy, he keeps saving G2 over and over again. That was amazing, and I'm sure that's going to be the replay here. That P90 spread. What's going on, James?
Dan, I'm salivating. Show me. Show it to me. Oh, yes. That is absolutely disgusting.
Fantastic stuff there. That really looked very strong from Virtus.pro until Jakem just dived through the smoke with that P90. He's going to discard it now, as he did die, and now the real weapons come out to play. All the AKs for Virtus.pro, all the rifles for G2, and Fox with that AWP. He might get the first contact in this round as the nades come in there, but like it will be Dennis, and he will lose the battle. Neo with a very key double, opening up towards the B bomb site.
Could be a good opportunity for Virtus.pro to break G2 early on the buy of Virtus.pro, but they're not committing to the B bomb site here. We're seeing a full rotation from G2, which is going to leave them completely out of position as they come in to try to defend the A bomb site now. Connector's been smoked off, and this might already be a save for G2, unless they can get some super fast frags as the bomb goes down. There's the first one. Fox, he's got the far ground now. Jakem coming in with a frag onto Neo as well. So evened up, and Fox has spotted 1 player dancing on top of a train. They've got a bit of time here. 2 of the 3 players with armor as well. Sorry, with diffuse kits. Taz somewhat stuck on the side. See if G2 can do this.
Yeah, that's the first frag, but he goes down to 12 HP. His position given up, and he will get refragged there. But Snax is good for it, as is Bialy, and Virtus.pro will secure the round. Despite some of the strength from G2, it feels like they're going from strength to strength. Virtus.pro are showing that they have a lot of shots here to be thrown onto G2 to save all of these rounds. I don't think we're going to see anything but a close game here. Virtus.pro fighting back already and crushing that G2 economy.
Yeah, so the money is varied for the G2 counter-terrors. Going to have Rain with the Mag 7 and 4 CZs coming out. So G2 almost opting for full CZs as opposed to P250s on this particular map. There's close ranges that spray, and be relying on that in this one. See where Rain is headed towards the pop dog, but he will not get the early engagement there. Makalele first to go down for the side. May have spotted the bomb towards T main, and Snacks indeed is going to retreat now. Running for his life, does not want him to pick up the AWP, but he's lost the bomb for his team now. There's only two G2 plays left, however, Fox and Dennis going down respectively.
Oh god, this is a bit awkward, and Jacob's going to find himself to kill the CZ. Gets the critical damage onto Neo as well, and Rain is going to come in and take him down. He'll pick up the AK as well, with Pasha and Bialy being quite low on HP. Maybe Rain actually has an opportunity here. There is the flash in, the bomb will be recovered. Rain raised around the corner, he takes down Bialy. Now a one-on-one, that changes absolutely everything here for Rain and G2. Pasha, he's got to be very smart in this situation, so he does not get caught off guard. And he goes straight towards B. Smart move indeed. He will have a lot of time to get the plant in, but where is his opponent? Where is Rain going to be coming from? Looks like he's choosing to go up Pop Dog, through Secret, and down the ramp. And Pasha is taking his time for the plant here. 30 seconds to get it down. He's looking for the first angle. Oh no, he's going to miss Rain. He snuck by. And Pasha is back towards A again. Oh, he's going to spot him, and he just gets around the corner barely. 8 points of health on Pasha. Throws down the Molotov there. That will buy him quite some time. Although that said, Rain is going to offer to go through Pop Dog, and he gets the shot onto Pasha. I don't believe it. Rain will save the round for G2. What a clutch there. 3 kills. G2 will re-establish themselves on the CT side, and you can see the look there on Pasha's face. He is not happy.
The dance of death was won by G2, and that is worry. That is a face of worry there. They're a map down. This is their map. As you could say, you could argue that Cash was. But G2 just changing things. And that was, I mean, it all started, the disaster in T main. The bomb was left there. Snacks had to run away with the AWP. Then the Virtus Pros threw the smoke, but the bomb was on the wrong side of it. Didn't manage to escape. There we go. Auto sniper coming out for Dennis, the most aggressive man with the most aggressive gun, you might say, on the G2 side.
There we go, so the 4th position here, taken up by G2 in this round. Jacob's up by the electric box. He's alone though. Usually you expect 2 players there, but he does have support from Rangers with some of these sniper rifles. Looks like Virtus Pro want to set up the triple-pronged attack here. Pasha through Ali and the rest through T-Main and Pop Dog. So it's all about to kick off here on this A bomb site, it would appear. As Virtus Pro look to try to shut down this defense of G2, but can they do it against the weapons here and the firepower of G2?
Virtus Pro starting to move towards T main at the moment. Fox gonna see one player missing the snap there, missing the second one. Going to the 5-7, he'll find Pasha's head through the smoke. There's a good hold for him. Jacob can't get the spray down towards electric box. So we're gonna have a bit of an opportunity for a Virtus Pro, but it's gonna disappear very quickly. Only Neo remains, his team getting annihilated around him. The bomb's down as well. Nothing to be done here. Dennis on the high ground with the auto sniper as well. He was holding towards B, lower B with the auto sniper with Makalele on a train holding upper. I expect that will continue here as the AWP and auto sniper are safe for G2. 4-round lead for G2 versus Virtus Pro, upon which the pressure is mounting.
I've never seen G2 look this good. I've never ever seen them look this good. This is the moment to bring out the performances, and that's what's happening. Got the mag there on JChem as Virtus Pro are on the full eco right now. They're really struggling to pull these T rounds together. And, well, JChem moving in close on Pop Dog. He might find himself a lot of players here if they decide to drop down, or if he decides to go for a very timely push. I wonder which it's going to be right now as Virtus Pro shuffle in to Secret.
Snacks has the one smoke to go towards connector. As per usual, the standard smoke, the first smoke you throw, but Dennis has got the high ground, and he's got the auto sniper as well. Down goes one player. Can he find any more? He's been dinked down to 60. He will reposition. Makalele coming in again with the M4 spray. Expects Taz close. Taz gets taken down. Can they plant the bomb? No. All wiped out. No damage done to G2. They continue to extend their CT lead.
Yeah, this is looking amazing right now for G2. Their economy's starting to really get out of control. And Virtus Pro need a round. They need it now, right? Because they need to start forcing these ecos onto the CT side and to start pulling themselves back into the game. And, well, it's going to be full AKs here for Virtus Pro. A decent selection of utility. But still, the auto sniper, I really wonder how much of a problem it's going to cause for them, as well as the AWP on Fox. Although he has been missing a couple of shots, as we saw previously, towards Ali. Jacob will get close with the mag once again.
That was a great flash into T main as well. The CTs, generally speaking, get a stronger position, a faster position from connector facing T main than the Ts do. But if you don't have the AWP holding that position, then that's a great time to flashbang to stop Virtus Pro from getting any strong positions there as well. Rain going to harass him up top, get the smoke down, and then move to a more passive position. Life not being made easy for Virtus Pro here. Back in the early stages of this new train, you would see Olaf Meister charging out of T main, but then Cloud9 showed the way. That's control of team main is very important for the CTs. Rain's going to be the man. With support from Jacob to hold things down here.
It makes a lot of sense as well. Rain and Jacob, the two Norwegian superstars, playing together forwards in that yard. And it does look like Virtus.pro want to set up the same round, but this time instead of having two from Popdog and one from Ali, it's the other way around. And they're just biding their time. As we can see, G2 slowing them down with all these counter grenades. And there he goes, Neo trying to sneak away, and he will actually find the frag onto Jacob, and the action is going to begin. Pash is going to just barrel his way through Ali, finds the kill onto Rain right now. That bomb site is well and truly under siege here from this Polish side, as Virtus.pro are 3 versus 3 right now, but they have good positioning. What are G2 going to do in this spot? They don't really have a great way back in to this bomb site. It's going to take some good shots from them. But we have Bialy there, close by the train, very sneaky position. Taz is going to take down Michael Elliott and make Bialy's life a little bit easier, as he can be baited for and shut down the remaining players. And Taz knows it, and there it is. Bialy finds Fox with that off angle, and it's just on Dennis. 13 HP and an auto sniper. And he's going to decide to back away. Smart decision, as there's not much he can do. And very patient, and very strong round from Virtus.pro.
Indeed, we'll see. Yeah, Virtus.pro will pick up the AWP. Should the auto sniper go down, I never think it's a good idea to grab one of those on the T side, because if the CTs get hold of it again, so it's going to work out much more in their favor than yours. So Virtus.pro back to winning ways. The crowd starting to roar here. A lot of support for Virtus.pro, and they will need it if they are to take this to 3 maps.
So here we go, 6-2, and right now we've got still the auto sniper left alive on Dennis, of course, because he saved it. And we haven't seen it do too much damage right now, but he has been playing it towards B, and Virtus.pro's attacks have been centralized towards A. And I feel like we might see more rounds like that from them, where they wait out all the grenades of G2 on that CT side, and then they eventually decide to go for that late yard take. And they do have a similar setup, 2 towards Ali, 1 Popdog and 2 towards team main. So it looks kind of similar to the last round already, but Fox with the mix-up there with the aggressive play, snaps down Bialy, and Rain goes in, finding an aggressive kill into team main. They're going to shut down this push before it can get going.
Again, G2 just holding firm, strong control, but not overextending at the moment, and that's causing problems for Virtus.pro. Only 2 rounds on the T side, and they are nowhere close to breaking the economy of the CT side just yet. Their money ranging between 2,000 and up for the most part. 3 players left for Virtus.pro, so their opportunity to execute will also be difficult. Again, we've got those smokes and flashes coming in towards the bomb site. They need to win a duel, so they cannot afford to lose any more players. The counter nade's coming in. Neo choosing to push through the smoke, but he's got somebody waiting for him. Dancing round, and he's not going to find the angle first. Makalele to take him down. Pasha to trade through the smoke, but it's 4 versus 2. The retake coming in for the CTs.
This is going to be so hard right now. This positioning for Virtus.pro absolutely sucks at the moment. Paz is in position there. He's going to go down to Fox. Pasha's got to get it done, but the spray finds no target. Rain will eliminate him, and that's going to be the round there for G2 and Virtus.pro. Despite getting the bomb down, they are reset again.
4 players surviving for G2 will allow their economy to climb to 5K plus now. And again, Virtus.pro running out of rounds to win, let alone break the CT economy here. So things going really well for G2 at the moment. Snack's currently with only the 1 frag. Nobody on Virtus.pro above 5 after 9 rounds.
So this is actually looking very devastating for Virtus.pro. Could it actually happen? Could G2 actually take them down on 2 maps? I don't think anyone ever would have expected quite a result as this. G2 rising to the occasion. Jakem, once again, pushing himself close to Electric Box. We get a bit of a faster round as the pistols are out here for Virtus.pro, as they want to go for the challenges. But once again, G2 slow the round down with their grenades. However, Pasha finds himself the 1D onto Fox, and it could be the start of something beautiful here for Virtus.pro, perhaps. Indeed,
his other AWP is a Deagle, and he's going to take the advantage there. Makalele and Rain coming in to secure Ivy to make sure that gun isn't picked up. Makalele is going to run away with the AWP as well. In fact, he's going to hold down the angle there. Jacob's going to be behind the Electric Box with 2 jobs to do here, facing main and Popdog at the same time. So far, so good. Going down to the USP. 4 HP finally taken down, but he's wasted enough time for his team, or has he? There's a man advantage now for Virtus.pro. Again, the pistols. Only Pasha has armor here. Barley picks up a gun. He's got the bomb, but only 12 HP.
Yeah, they just have to take their time right now. They've got 50 seconds to play with. Dennis with that auto sniper is a complete monster right now, especially as these players don't really have armor. In goes Dennis. He's going to go aggressive. He'll find the bomber. That is the bomb down. Michael takes down Taz as well. It's a 1-on-1 now. Pasha, he's got Kevlar. He's got the AK, and he's against Michael Ellie, who's got the AWP. And Pasha is going to be just backing away and trying to play the bluffing game right now with Michael Ellie. Which way is he going to go? He's been in this position before. Last time, he almost made it happen, but not quite. Can Michael Ellie stop him again? Pasha with the plant there on the other side of the train. As Michael creeps ever closer, just holding his role at the moment. Using the time, and oh, what a snap from Michael. The reactions on this guy are unreal. And Pasha's going to go down. Once again, Pasha in this 1v1 clutch situation cannot deliver for Virtus.pro, and that cannot be a good feeling right now because G2 are so far ahead.
You feel like with all these clutches, Makelele's going to go Super Saiyan soon and just start setting the booth on fire. 6-round lead for G2 on their CT side. And if you are a Virtus.pro fan, you've got to have your hands on your head right now, wondering if they can bring this back. Never count them out, though. The buy's coming out again. That plant will definitely help. The full nades almost for Virtus.pro as well. 4 Molotovs on the side. We'll see if they have a use for them. Many smokes. Could see an execute coming in. And there we go. Fox moving to that connector area again. The CTs get there faster than the Ts, and the Ts don't have the money for the AWPs anyway.
And big push coming in from Virtus.pro this time, not messing around Valley. It's going to be the raw aim battles here found, and there are the frags coming in thick and fast onto that A bomb site. We're into a 3 versus 4 situation, and it's G2 once again just slowly but surely dissolving this defense of Virtus.pro on this bomb site. But 1 versus 2 now. Taz now the one in the clutch situation.
Yep, Rain's coming in with the flank though. He seems to realize where he is, but he's going to get caught with a Molotov in his hand. Then there's the trade, however, and G2 continue their march. An expensive round for them, but they've got the money to cover it. Makelele is going to be the only one a little bit short with $4,100, so he may be lacking the nades on him. Fox going straight for the AWP once again. 2 defuse kits as well. We can see the Norwegians, Jake and Rain, with 16 and 11 frags, respectively, leading the charge for the G2 side.
Oh my goodness, this selection of weaponry from Virtus.pro is definitely a concern. Now, what kind of round are they going to go for? A bit of a slow round, perhaps, to wait out some of these grenades. We'll have to see. We've got Fox in an aggressive position with the AWP. They might not expect this. He'll miss the first shot as Dennis is going to try to back him up here. They're going to fall further back. They know they just have to delay and hold on. They don't have to get the frags necessarily. They just have to stop Virtus.pro if they push into B from taking connector, because that's where the Ts can really win a round like this.
Dennis made a really good decision there. He went up top, he got Molotov, he chose to peek through the Molotov, see what was going on. Now they'll move into more passive positions. Virtus.pro going to go for the push here. Dennis has got a position on the side. He can move back with it as well. That smoke might actually help him. Going for a spray down through, but he can't find any frags. Now he's got no bullets left. Jake and Dennis going to go down. Trade's coming in, but it's going the way of Virtus.pro. Only Makelele remains, and he's out of position on the wrong side of the smokes here.
As Snacks creeping through the dealer of death, the harbinger of death here, as Michael just backs away. He knows he's not got much of a chance here. They've spotted him, and there's 4 very angry Virtus.pro players looking to get straight back into this game. They are not done just yet, as Michael is going to go down to Pasha, and there is still hope here for Virtus.pro. They'll pick up another round. There's still 6 on the deficit, which is definitely a very harrowing result, but they can get through it. They are Virtus.pro after all, and G2, they are really struggling on the money right now. They don't have a buy. So with those pistols in play, G2 might decide to just go for some aggression. We'll have to see how Virtus.pro handle this, because they should be reading the economy of G2 pretty well, so they should understand, okay, they should be able to have pistols at best. This is how we play against this round, and they'll execute their anti-eco strategy. And some teams like to make them fast rounds. It looks like Virtus.pro are indeed putting some pressure on to the A yard fairly quickly, but there is a push in alley, and Pasha's looking for the defense.
Yeah, he's got support in Taz to try and hold things down here. It's going to be a 2-man cleanup of IV. Could be a 3rd one coming close in the name of Makelele. Jacob's got an AK but no armor. We'll see what he can do with it. If Virtus.pro can bring this back to a 9-6, then it doesn't look so terrible. But Jacob with that AK going to get traded by Taz. 3 versus 2. But Makelele with this deagle can change things. Taz and Pasha heavily tagged here. There's the first one. Down goes Taz. Down goes the bomb. Looking for the trade killer as well. Going to get finally taken down from the back. Virtus.pro survive.
That was scary. That was a really scary moment there with that deagle. He had the perfect engagements for it as well. And we've all seen those rounds play out. So 9-4 now the score as Virtus.pro climb back. It's a hard climb, but they are making it so far. Double AWP in play on the T side. Snacks and Neo, they're getting serious here with these AWPs. And they're going to be up against just a series of rifles and a mag. And not many grenades as well. So G2 finally starting to look a little bit weaker on what they have to actually defend with. But Virtus.pro really changing the pace of those 2 AWPs.
G2 have the smokes though, so they could nullify the AWPs if they are fast enough. Snacks maybe versus Rain here. Indeed, Rain is coming in with the Mag 7. Snacks going with very bad timing there. Rain just begging for a frag. Gonna be T's leaving Snacks with 60 HP. Things are going to be a bit awkward for Virtus.pro now, as there are still a lot of smokes on the G2 side, and with 2 AWPs going for the push, this may be difficult for Virtus.pro.
That's a really cool play from Rain too. He's going to smoke off teammates, and he's kind of playing against potential pop flash aggressions. He wants to use that mag. He doesn't want to back away. And the pop flash aggression is very possible here for Virtus Pro if they feel like that could be the best way to make a frag, as they know Rain is there with the mag 7. And they slowly creep into some angles here, really relying on Neo to get a bit of an opening towards this bomb site.
Indeed, Virtus Pro trying to play for the picks here. But how long will they wait? 40 seconds on the clock now as they try to creep into the B bomb site. Both teams just holding angles at the moment. You saw a 2-man hold from the T side of Popdog, but it's them that the onus is on. They have to go for the plant now. Taz moving into the site here, looking for first engagement, but it will go the way of Dennis. Dennis and Makalele get taken down very quickly by Bialy. 23 seconds left and they still need the plant here. Pasha holding down Popdog. There's 2 frags for him. Only Fox remains now.
Against 4 players with the FAMAS, his chances are slim to none to do much damage here. We saw, I think it was Makalele in this position previously, just left with nothing to do. And Virtus Pro, they're going to win another round here, so they're really starting to bring it back. And they're going to still have to have a monster CT half, but they're giving themselves something to work with at the very least to try to bring things to that third map, that Mirage. And I think I actually favor Virtus Pro quite a lot in the Mirage, so they would have really loved to finish it there. And G2, they are still in a good position when it comes to the morale, I think, because these guys are having the tournament of their lives.
They are looking to shock the world here, and the world is definitely tuned in. Almost 700,000 of you at the moment. So, Virtus Pro, can they take this to 9-6? If so, then I don't know which way this map is going, Dan. We've got the Force Buy coming up for G2 in the last round. We've got double Mag 7, double Scouts. This is a very unique buy versus Triple AK double AWP.
I know, right? It's hard to really see how this is going to go. Those Scouts, Makalele and Fox, it's going to be quite interesting because they'll probably try to take some big risks with these. They've got 2 players playing potentially aggressively towards Secret. Taz is there. He's going to have the AK in tow, and that's taking him down. There's another player, but there's no peek for the refrag coming in just yet. And Rain is going to find himself the frag aggressively towards Ali, so it's going to be evened up here, and Taz is quite low. So G2 still have opportunities here to try to preemptively get ahead of the push and get in position before the attack can come in. And Dennis with the mag is going to take down Neo. He's still a huge roadblock here for Virtus Pro to try to eliminate. They don't want any of it. They're going to fall back to Popdog and try the A site instead, and that could work out. But Fox is here with the Scout. He gets the first tag and he gets the second one. Snacks this down. There's 2 players left for Virtus Pro as they try to get onto that site, but it's so difficult here. G2 are fighting like rabid animals with these weapons that are less than suitable. Taz goes in to connector now. Dennis is gone. It's all on Bialy. He'll find the back of Rain. Makalele now needs to come in, but where is he? Bialy has absolutely no idea where Rain could possibly be with, Makalele could possibly be with that Scout. Bialy just trying to check all the corners here. And Makalele's about to get the drop on him. It would seem he misses the shot, pulls out the USP, and Bialy is trying to play it safe, backing away. And there goes the challenge, and he's going to get it done. 9-6 Virtus Pro, coming back from quite the deficit. 4 rounds in a row to give themselves an opportunity to force this to the third map in this second half of Train.
You see Bialy there feeling the pressure, relieved to take that round over the line there. And they will need every one of those 6 rounds as they go into what could be a very difficult CT side. G2 with a 3-round advantage at the moment. They've had many of the frags, and you can see Snacks there on a T side with only 3 kills so far. The whole team is going to have to represent. They need 10 rounds on their CT side. Of course, they'll have to try and manage their economy as well. But first comes the pistol round. We have G2 winning the first pistol round of this match, and Virtus Pro, if they can get a good momentum going with that pistol round and 2 anti-ecos here, evening up the score, then this is anyone's game.
Some of the emotions we saw from this matchup have just been phenomenal. I mean, watching Pasha's face after the 2 times when he wasn't able to get the clutch in, I mean, I was very scared for Virtus Pro at that point, because that kind of weight on your shoulders and feeling like you're not delivering for the team can really weigh down and bear on your performance. But again, it's the sign of a champion and an experienced player to be able to battle through these moments, to to let your team lift you. And that's that kind of experience. Virtus Pro have that in spades. They've got such an experienced lineup, and well, this is really anyone's now. Speaking
of spades, Dan, G2 will be looking to bury Virtus Pro in 2 games, not 3. I'm sure they don't want to take this to Mirage. We are 30 seconds away from beginning this second half now. Both these teams with their final thoughts on their approach going into this pistol round. They both know how important this is. If G2 can take this pistol round, they could maybe make it a 12-6 before the buy comes in from Virtus Pro, and then that might be too much to ask from the Polish side.
It's so hard to ever ever count Virtus Pro out. They are such a championship level team, and for G2 to even come this far is just so shocking to me. I'm so impressed. I was definitely a big critic of you know, their team and all the changes and how their team would ever work, but they found a way. They made it work. Quite clearly so. They are really taking it to Virtus Pro at the moment. We're about to jump into the second half here of map number 2. G2 already up a map in this best of 3 in the quarterfinals here. DreamHack, Cluj, Napoca, and Virtus Pro. They could be facing elimination unless they pull it all the way back here on train. And we have Neo there just looking towards T main, ever expectant of those teams, although he will back away now towards B.
So Virtus Pro with passive positions towards the B bomb site. We've got Neo just holding things down close to connector should the rotation be required. He will be the defuse man for the CT side as well. And here comes the proposed push from G2 indeed, waiting for the counter nades and now starting to push into the site. No frags yet for either side. Snacks with a great angle, but he's going to be facing from 2 directions. Dennis and Reigns take him down. Neo coming in, but he gets flashed. However, the frags are going in the direction of both teams, actually. Man down for G2. The bomb's in the middle of the site as well. Pasha with an important flank here, but Fox is going to shoot him straight in the face. Makalele going to follow up on Neo. Taz gets taken down from nowhere as well. G2 with the start they needed.
I can barely believe it. Pasha, it really looked like he was about to get the drop there. I think it was Makalele or Fox, and they just both instantly snapped the players away, and that was Virtus Pro now. They're in the situation where, do they force buy? Do they go for a little bit middle of the road and just get a couple pistols? Looks like we're going to get the force. Double scout already. And, well, G2, they have, let's see, 2 smokes to try to nullify those scouts. And they might be looking to play a fast round here. We'll have to see, as they do have a couple AKs to really use and abuse on the A bomb site.
Yeah, double scout on train. The B play might be the right one. There is no smoke from G2. They have a flash, so they're going to have to force their way in wherever they choose to go. Currently 3 CTs over towards the B bomb site. Pasha closing in on the upper area where Fox is looking now. He's going to have the high ground for his team. Taz trying to hold things down. Pasha gets the first frag. Taz has gone down on the site though. Neo soon to follow. Numbers running out for Virtus Pro. How much damage can Pasha do? He could be integral here. Missing a few shots now. Might have another opportunity. Snacks coming in with the flank. He will fall as well. Pasha alone versus 4. He will go down as well, Dan. Are we looking at a 12-6 start here for G2?
It is definitely looking that way. I mean, Virtus Pro don't have any money to buy. They've got to save everything this round, and maybe we'll see a PT50 or maybe 2. But that's more or less the most you're ever going to see on a round like this, where on train you really need to get those grenades going. At best, they're going to have, you know, a bunch of Famishes and M4s in the following round. No AWPs to speak of. This is something that G2 could really abuse. Actually, in fact, that's something that G2 love to play against, because that means that they don't have to use smokes. They can take open angels and A-yard, and that's where they thrive on the T side.
Well, early aggression towards the A site here from G2. Fox with 2 frags now. Again, this is almost a full anti-eco. Sorry, full eco here from Virtus Pro. So this is standard affair. Range down to 5 HP, so there's still more damage for Virtus Pro to do. We have Pasha and Taz still loitering here. Pasha in main. Fox is holding an angle for now. We'll see if they can get any more done in this round. Taz coming to join Pasha in the main area. Maybe they're just going to have a crossfire, try and steal an AK upon the T's exit. Again, Fox is the man looking for the information. Will be positioned well to try and avoid getting trade fragged, but he'll have no idea that Pasha is there. Taz just trying to bait him now. He's going to take the bait. In comes Pasha. 1 frag for him. Down goes Rain as well with 5 HP, and he might run away with that AK. Flash coming in there, and I don't think he'll survive. Holding a nade in his hand, he'll get taken down by Dennis.
Pretty good damage though from Pasha in the end, ending moments, and that's all going to try to play into Virtus Pro's future opportunities here. Is that if they're able to win this round, they will have, of course, done that little bit of extra economy damage to G2, and that might be the difference between an eco or not an eco out of G2 sooner rather than later. So we will see the full rifle setup in from Virtus Pro. They won't have a FAMAS on anybody. They want to have the maximum firepower they can with rifles, and instead of having a few more grenades. So this is going to be very awkward for Virtus Pro, but if they can just get over this hump, it's going to mean so much for them.
Spray down coming from Neo. We've seen some fun shots there from Skadoodle. Neo just a little bit off the mark there, but he'll have those extra bullets with that M4A4 versus the silenced. And that is one of the joys of that selection. So Looks like Dennis and co are going to force their way into the bomb site. We've got a wall of smokes coming in as well. They're going to get very, very close to these CTs, but who's going to win the engagements?
This is looking actually really powerful from Dennis, but he's not going to have his weapon out in time. Bialy will find the frag, and it was all a big distraction there. The wall of smokes, they go back into the B bomb site, but Virtus Pro are defending magnificently at the moment. They've not lost a single man. Taz is here, but he's straight out of there, sent to the bench as Jacob and Fox are going to rattle off shots with those AKs to take the bomb site, but a 1-on-3 with Jacob is what we're left in, and he's going to take down Pasha as well as he falls back out, but the bomb is resting on that B bomb train, so he's going to have to go back out there, and he's slowly but surely getting smoked off. JKM needs some decisive shots here. He's going to flash himself through the smoke here. AK comes out, but Snacks is there to stop him. And there it is. Virtus Pro pick up a very important round. And they only lost 3 players. I say only. I mean, it could have gone just a little bit worse for them, of course, but that's going to help.
Well, their problem is that their economy is precious and may be precious for a while. If Virtus Pro lose this round, that could mean them losing the entire match because their economy will be reset. Looking at the money left in the bank here, it's ranging from $100 to $800. That is diddly squat. G2 though with bad economy as well. Rain limited to the Tech 9, but Makalele now is going to be the AWPer on the T side, at least for now. Headed towards A main, T main, looking for an engagement there. Going to take some nades. No frags yet for either side.
Yeah, as you say, this is actually the most important round for Virtus Pro to win. If they lose this, it's all over. And here we go. Starts to get more pressure from G2, slowly but surely. They really want to pick before they go in. We've got Michael using the AWP. He can try to do that for them. However, there will come a time eventually where they'll just have to go pick or not. And so they're not showing themselves to G2 just yet, these Virtus Pro players on the A site. They're playing very passively, which means that G2, when they eventually want to go in, they should be able to get onto the 4 positions quite quickly through those choke points. But Snacks on that vantage point out the balcony is going to be an issue. But look at this, there's nobody spotting Ali here for Virtus Pro, so they all have no idea that Fox is so far up. He could really just crush this round.
Yeah, Pasha's now looking behind him, looking in front of him. He's being distracted. Fox won't even be needed. He's being taken down from the front. Snacks to the high ground, taking 1 frag, but can he hold the site now? He's got so many places to look. Another frag coming in for him, but Fox will trade. 3 versus 2, advantage to G2. They've got the bomb, but Taz is close. Can he get anything done, though? He might be smoked off there. Neo now will be the man to run distraction, and now Taz needs to capitalize on this. The smoke disappearing, but he needs to act fast before they start looking his way.
Taz coming in, he might get the drop on Michaelelli. Yes, he will. Michaelelli goes down, hits the full cold. There is Neo, goes in to try and help him out, and it's just Rain with 5 HP. This is going to be a tough one. He's going to spot Taz, looking for the shot, and Taz is going to get it done. Both frags to clean up, and that's going to be the defuse there. Virtus Pro, they keep themselves alive in this one. There is still hope for Virtus Pro.
And they will run around the map and collect the toys. You can see Taz picks up the AWP. Neo seems he's opting to retain the M4 as opposed to an AK. But again, only 2 players survived for Virtus Pro, so despite them winning the rounds, 1 round lost from them and their economy is going to be in complete tatters, and G2 will know that. They still have a 4-round advantage here. They just need 1 round to take them over the line there and ruin that economy. But they're on the eco now, which is a great opportunity for Virtus Pro to try and get a bit of safety under that belt. They'll have to win this round and win it in numbers.
Yeah, we'll see what the players for G2, see if they will use those numbers to good effect, as we do have just a single Kevlar. No, 2 Kevlars actually, JKM and Fox. And Taz is close here. He's going to find himself a lot of action very soon. But what kind of bloodbath are we looking at right now? We've got shots from range there from Neo, the long-range assassin. Taz on the bomb train, still alive. He will go down eventually, though. And we've got the frags coming in from Snacks now as well. And there's lots of nades to throw in. So, and that's really one of the issues with this bomb site. You are just so susceptible to getting grenaded down. It's exactly what happens. We get that 12-9 scoreline as Virtus Pro win the round. They prevent the bomb from going down as well, which is a huge plus. And now G2 will have their bye.
Indeed, so another key round for Virtus Pro. Well, at this point, every round is key. They are a map down if you are just joining us, and G2 continue to enjoy their leads, and they will continue to keep up the pressure here on Virtus Pro. Will they go for a fast play? We've got a lot of people running towards the pop dog area. In fact, the entire team is going there on the T side. So it could be a fast play to try and break Virtus Pro, try and take them by surprise. Taz with the timing smoke there towards the ramp down into B. May slow things here for G2.
Yeah, they're going in though. Now, the option to double back into Pop Dog is definitely very real because I think they know that Virtus Pro don't play very forward in the yard against them. At least that's not being shown just yet, but they're just going to go straight in right now. Taz, he just has to delay. He just has to keep them from taking Connector. If they take Connector, it's all over in this round for Virtus Pro. But so far, they are really slow to push the site. They haven't even got the bomb down just yet. They really need to push forwards, and Taz is still alive, sitting there. These smoke grenades are actually helping Virtus Pro immensely getting onto the bomb site. And here we go. We start to have the pressure coming in right now onto G2 as the fight gets taken straight to them. Trades coming in now. 3 versus 3. G2 Esports trying to hold on right now. Dennis and Michael Elliott making it happen. Michael Elliott finds another frag, dropping Snacks from atop the train. And he gets Neo as well. Michael Elliott with the triple kill. And that's 13-9. Virtus Pro have finally lost that round. And just as you mentioned, their economy is in a really sore state.
Indeed, the only thing going for Virtus Pro is that they can get some semblance of a bye because of that extra round they got before losing this one. But Makelele, again, with a great individual performance, causing huge problems. So we start with an AWP on Neo, and we go down to a 5-7 on Taz with a cameo appearance from a UMP on Snacks. That's the situation Virtus Pro are in. G2 are headed towards 16 rounds here. Can Virtus Pro slow them down or even stop them at this point?
Snacks is going to find himself an engagement. It's not going to go his way, though. We do have Neo with the AWP. Will he get any clear shots at these T players who are coming onto the A site? They're slowly filing in at the moment. Neo hits the first shot. He's got Bjarni close to the E-box there to support him. He will take down Jacob as well, so things not going too badly here for Virtus Pro, but there's still much more work to be done. Yeah,
they only have the 1 rifle still on Neo. It's going to be a bit of a risk to try and grab the rifles for Pasha and Taz. Pasha left to try and hold things down here towards Ivy, getting tagged a little bit by Fox, and he will have to retreat just a little bit. There's a lack of information towards B as well. Neo going to see what's going on there, but the entire remainder of G2 are looking to pressure towards A. Pasha taking more tags, but he's still alive, and that's really important here as it's 3 versus 3, trying to fight for this site now.
And Neo, he hits another shot. That's so key. He's going to wrap around the train now, looking for the next players. He's now alone. Can he get it done? He's getting tagged down immensely. He's got almost no health left at this point. Nade's sailing over the top right now, but these players are very healthy. 30 seconds to plant the bomb. He's going to drop a smoke. He spots Dennis just for a moment. Oh, he hits the shot! The bomb is down on the train now. Fox has to go and collect that. And Neo is going to try to make this happen with this AWP. He's got the smoke there on his left. That is giving him a bit of extra space. And he finds the shot! Neo is going to clutch it for Virtus Pro with 4 frags. Unbelievable display there.
Now look at the money for both sides. This is getting really difficult for both teams here. G2 averaging around $3,000. They have a 3-round advantage for now. Do they choose to keep up the pressure? They will be well aware that Virtus Pro will be in financial difficulty. Only 1 player surviving. Look at that replay. Unbelievable play there by Neo. Makelele is not the only person who can clutch on this map.
I cannot believe that. It's so amazing. The amount of pressure with the AWP in that position is unreal. But now Virtus Pro, they can get more money, they can clean up, and Stacks is getting the max 7 in there. 3 quick kills for him, and Pasha wants the piece as well. In comes the M4 and Ali, and now Dennis is bobbing up and down from that box, but this is not going to be a good time for Dennis. Virtus Pro back in, James. They are back in.
Perfect timing. 5 players surviving for the CT side. Again, they are, well, they've closed the gap to only 2 rounds here. And look at that, taking all these players to the butchers there, putting them on the meat hooks. G2 though will be back on the bye. They have the 5 AKs coming out. Virtus Pro will of course be on the bye. They've got more nades than they had previously. Snacks will continue with the Mag 7. Good opportunity for them to close the gap even further. Precarious now, pressure building for both teams.
Smax is just going in right now, and Neo connecting a shot as the pressure comes in. Bjarni is with him as well. This flank is massive from Virtus Pro. They are going to completely clean up everybody from G2. There is no one left standing after that aggression. And right now, we've got that instant pause. G2 know what's happening. It's called the Virtus Plow.
The Virtus Plow has been activated down, and Makelele is trying to steal the keys, trying to ruin this momentum. The pause comes in, 1 round advantage. The money averages 2,500 on G2. They have to assume that they're going to lose this round as well. Virtus Pro are beyond the point where their economy is going to be broken in the coming rounds. So now, what is the play from G2? They have to talk about the round after this one and see what's going to take them over the line. How they can slow down Virtus Pro here. How they're losing lives, losing control of this map. They did so well. They started so well, but Virtus Pro are never a team you can count out.
They are not done. They are not done. They are done when they say they're done, James. And right now, they are fighting within an inch of their lives, but that's all they need. These guys are getting really close right now, and all the momentum. That aggression was actually just incredible, because that was also a round where G2 decided to play really fast, and they haven't had a lot of rounds where they're insanely fast like they were there out of the yard. But the pace from Snax and Biardi there in the flank from Popdog was massive. So G2, you know, just trying to get a plan together for the following round. Virtus.pro should be able to take this one pretty clean against the Pistols, and we should go to 13-13, and then we're going to really see the plan from G2. And also, of course, Virtus.pro have had time to consider what G2 might throw against them.
If Virtus.pro take this match, they are going to have nuclear levels of momentum going into Mirage, and that is going to be something to fear for sure. G2 on the eco here. Got a smoke and 2 flashes onto Rain. You're going to be looking for a plant here. They need as much money as possible. Heading all towards the B bomb site. We should see the execute soon. Virtus.pro not going to get too aggressive, not looking for the information now, not going to give G2 an opportunity to one-tap them from the close ranges. Down goes the smoke, and in should come the push here from G2.
It should go pretty cleanly here for Virtus.pro. Taz going to get the spray in there with the AK, looking pretty solid right now for Virtus.pro, and they are going to cement their dominance by slapping down that eco round from G2, and now we'll get to see the plan. What did G2 talk about? What did they decide is the answer to break Virtus.pro right now? Because right now they're looking unbreakable.
Virtus.pro with 3 players now, almost on $10,000, getting into the clutch area of the map, and they have all the money in the world. G2, things finally evened up now. Now the pressure returns onto their side. Looking like they're going to be throwing some smokes towards the A site. Is it going to be a fake again? You can see the bomb is headed towards the Popdog area eventually. Biardi and Snax, the dynamic duo, are going to be heavily advanced towards team main. Biardi's in fact just creeping in with no flashes, and he's got a bomb as well. Dennis has lost the bomb, Biardi's going to make his exit, and G2 going to come back and try and fight for it. Trades for both sides. Man advantage though for Virtus.pro.
This is looking incredibly awkward, but still, G2, they reclaim that bomb. The forward position is theirs once more, and look at this, Jacob diving straight through the smoke into Taz's welcoming arms with that AK-47. Now Pasha's in a forward position as well. There's players all over the place. Pasha, he can save Virtus.pro in this one. He's given them the advantage, and he's gonna close. Pasha with both frags, the double is real. And right now, after all those rounds that he might be definitely a little bit deflated about previously, he's gonna bring his team back into this one. 14-13, and Virtus.pro, they are gonna bring themselves to an advantage. It's been a while since they saw that.
The Virtus Plow is parting the Red Sea, Dan. They have finally taken the lead here, and look at the limitations. G2 forcing it up. They've got next to no nades. 2 smokes and the HE is all they have to offer. Neo charging towards lower B at the moment with the AWP, no less. No fear on this side. G2 with 2 players heading towards Ivy. We might see a bit of a fight here. There's a bit of a gap in the smoke, but I don't think anyone can see anything just yet. Pasha looking for some ruthless aggression of his own.
This is a very tentative situation, one that is very fragile, and Pasha's going to respect that. He'll back away as they just try to feel out what the play is from G2. What are they really going for here? And it's a slower round from G2. They did find some success previously with the slower rounds. And there it is, though. Neo finding an aggressive kill there. And that is going to be a nice advantage for Virtus.pro, thinning out that push before it can truly arrive. It does look like G2 are starting to think about it, but there's still 2 players on Ali. And still that 2 towards Popdog with the bomb there. And Dennis is going to get himself into position. Flash goes in, it's perfect. Biardi is going to take both players down. What is the option now for G2?
Jacob and Makalele are all that remain. They have the bomb, but I mean, before those frags came in, they were out of position as a team to try and execute because of Virtus.pro's stronghold towards Ivy. They're going to commit to the A site regardless. So many players here. Snax to take Jake down. Makalele left alone versus 4 players. And again, there is so much money on Virtus.pro. It's not even about damage at this point. Virtus.pro headed towards game point here, looking to bring things back to 1-1, bring things back in their favor to take these players to Mirage. Makalele trying to make his way onto the B bomb site now, trying to get a plant. Not going to go down though. Neo with the Tech 9 to finish him off. Game point Virtus.pro.
Absolutely amazing comeback from Virtus.pro. How many rounds are they even strung together at this point? It is like it's six in a row, losing one and then a bunch previous to that. This is looking incredible right now. They found this momentum. Where did they find it from? It looked like they were running on fumes for a moment, but they are right back in this one. We can see that everybody is performing right now. In fact, Snacks is at the bottom of the table. That really tells you a lot for Virtus Pro. And, well, we've got 2 AKs, 3 Tech 9s. This is not a good look right now for G2 to try to save this round, and they're going to go for the aggression, trying to barrel down that yard, it would seem.
Yeah, so that smoke coming in at a perfect time towards Pop Dog. I think there's one G2 player thinking about pushing through it, but they cannot afford to make any mistakes now. They cannot afford the risks, can G2. You can see they've got only 2 AKs here. Are they going to play for picks, or are they going to try and use these nades to execute? Neo is ready and waiting for them. He has support as well on the site from Taz, playing up close, looking to hold things down, slow down the push as the teammates rotate. So the smoke's coming in towards Connector now, and we should see the rotation from the CT.
Taz, can he get it done? He's going to get eliminated straight away there, and that is not very good here for Virtus Pro. Looks like G2 have something to say about this, and it's just 2 left now. Pasha and Bialy, they're in onto this bomb site, but they are far away from the bomb, and they're getting pressured all over the place right now. Pasha and Bialy able to take a frag. There's many more where that came from. Looks like it's just on Pasha right now against 3 players as his teammate Bialy goes down, and he's getting challenged by Michael Ayler. Snaps him down. There's 2 more players to find though as he starts to make his way closer and closer to the bomb. He does have a kid as well, but he's going to turn his back to Dennis. Too many angles to look through, and are G2 going to pull this to an overtime? Virtus Pro, they're still going to be able to get the buy-in. Absolutely so. They are rich at the moment, and this is going down, right down to the last round.
Virtus Pro literally going for the big guns. Pasha's picked up the auto sniper. Neo on the AWP. Let's see how many guns G2 can muster now. Starting to exit. They will have... Let's see, Rain hasn't bought yet. There we go. 5 AKs coming out for the G2 side. This is what it comes down to. All the Molotovs on Virtus Pro as per usual. Can they make any use of it? Auto sniper looking towards team A now as opposed to B, where there is currently a solo hold from Taz. 4 players on A. Neo starting to rotate now with a certain timing. G2 back to 2 people towards Ivy. Oh, Pasha with the angle. Can he find any connections though? Double peek coming in from G2, but nobody down yet for either side.
Yeah, very tense stuff there, and no shot actually rattled off from Virtus Pro. And that's going to give some positioning here to G2. They're actually creeping up with Fox there, looking for the entry. Bialy though, the flash goes in from Pasha. Bialy goes for the peek. Oh no, Virtus Pro lose Bialy straight away to Dennis. And Pasha is trying to get the shots, but they're baiting him out. They're making this hard for Pasha, and they are going to take him down. Tactical prowess here from G2. It's magnificent stuff, but what are Virtus Pro going to do right now? Neo, he's going to come in, but there's so much work to do for them.
Indeed, Fox now in a difficult position. Got Rain with him carrying the bomb. Taz moving towards the B site, and that's where the bomb is headed, but there's a potential flank coming in for G2 as well. They could do this. Snacksto to take down Makelele. 3 versus 3. Who's going to find the angles first? Neo falling to Jacob. He's going to be the flank man as the CTs are trying to push this fight now. On the other side of the smoke, Snacks to fall. It's down to Taz versus 3. He will go down as well. We are going to overtime.
Amazing stuff here, Virtus Pro. And G2, this is amazing. This is one of the most emotional matches I've seen as well from both sides. It means so much to both teams. And Virtus Pro, they did lose their first map. If you guys are joining us here, they need to take this second map to bring it to a Mirage decider.
You have to wonder who the momentum favors at this point. Virtus Pro strung 6 rounds in a row together, but G2 stopped them at the pip before they took it over the line there.
And you can see the picture of Taz here. Actually, the round where they should have won this was that push where they had like, what, 2 AKs and 3 Tech 9s? Just going for a B rush. Taz, he couldn't get any frags. It was his job to get those early frags to stop the push from being able to be held by G2. And so his teammates could retake it more easily. But he came up short in that one moment, that one key moment. And that now has allowed G2 to find themselves in this position to take it to an overtime.
G2 have overcome so much adversity in this tournament so far, and you look into their booth, they always look calm at every situation. Virtus Pro now the next team to be frustrated by G2, unable to take this map in normal time. The teams will continue on the same sides in about 40 seconds. So we're going to see G2 continue on the T side. Can Virtus Pro regain momentum? Again, we're down to 3 rounds per half, $10,000. If Virtus Pro go for some of those buys we saw in the normal time, the auto snipers, the AWPs, if they go for those buys and they don't go their way, we could look at a 3-0 half here for G2.
Yeah, it's a very, the overtime is a very cruel mistress. And we'll have to see whether or not Virtus Pro can find something again, because they just faltered. They lost the momentum just right at the end, as you mentioned. So it's, as you said, it's so impossible to say who really is feeling better right now, because both teams have had moments where the individuals have felt like they've let the team down or they've not performed to their maximum capacity. But everybody, generally speaking, is actually stepping up for both teams at the same time. So this is a very even in that sense. And here we go, we're going to kick things off into overtime here between G2 and Virtus Pro. And of course, this series is for a semi-final spot here at DreamHack Open, Cluj, Napoca.
Indeed, this is for all the marbles. So, Virtus Pro going all in on the first round. Double orbs coming out. Pasha and Neo looking to blow holes in the chests of the G2 players. Dennis will be on the AWP as well, and Pasha gets the opening frag. Down towards the Ivy area.
It's going to be interesting to see how G2 decide to recover from that. They're down a man. It's hard to go for a pick-based play, and looks like Fox is going to go down as well, so they're going to be picked off one by one. And if they didn't know what to do previously after going down to 4, well, it's going to get even more horrendous for them now. They've got to try to just explode out of a choke point and hope to hit the shots at this point, as they cannot. It's going to be very hard to win the trading battle with less players. And Snacks is going to get flashed in there. The spray comes in. He doesn't find his mark there. And that's a very curious situation, even pulling out the knife for just a moment before deciding to back away safely. And he didn't take even a lick of damage there.
He should have just spotted Makalele pushing through T-Main. You can see Bayali holding the angle, waiting to embrace Makalele with cold steel. 40 seconds left on the clock here, and G2 continue to run out of numbers. Makalele and the bomb remain versus 5. Neo to go down, but what else can he do here? Down 17 HP now. Smokes all over the place. No nades though for Makalele, save for the flashbang. Won't be needed. Snacks to take him down. We'll see if that orb can be recovered. Indeed it can. Virtus Pro going through with 4 surviving.
So they are off to a good start, and G2, it was all because of that first pick that came the way of Pasha through Ali. That was a really big moment for Virtus Pro there to get that early advantage. And then G2, they just started to fall apart after that. Can Virtus Pro repeat that performance, or G2 decide to not chance the picking game and just go straight for the push here? They've got full AKs, full utility to go for an execute if they choose to do so. And if they really want to just go for the straight up challenges, it does look like that's what they're gearing up for. We're going to start to see all the nades soaring into the A-bomb site.
Indeed, but will it be a fake again, or will it be a commitment from the G2 side? They've got the bomb carrier in T-Main, looks like. So it looks like they're going to go for a split indeed. We've got the smokes coming in to stop the Molotov. Makalele wins the duel with Snacks through the smoke towards the A side. Taz on the flank though, but can he get there fast enough? There's man advantage for G2 now. Going down towards the ladder area. Pasha in a tight spot with AWP. Can he find any connections though? Looking the wrong way, Rain to take him down.
Taz will make his way through Pop Dog for the rotation. He's going to eliminate J-Chem and create some space and distraction for Neo to get into the action with the AWP. To retake this bomb site against 3 players with an AWP is one of the harder tasks I could come up with, that's for sure. And he's going to find the first player and falter, and so will Taz. And that is it. G2, they'll win a round as well. 16-16 now as both teams go 1-1. But who's going to get that third round for the first half?
And both teams have the money to go for the full buy in this round. And Fox, I can only assume, has bought an auto sniper by accident. And he's thrown it on the floor and opted to go with the AK, it seems. Oh, that could have, well, who knows what impact that might have had. He surely was going for AWP there, not feeling comfortable enough with the auto sniper, and it will be 5 AKs for G2 in the final round here.
See what they have to show for themselves. The previous round, Virtus Pro had a lot of aggression towards Secret. This time it's going towards Ali, and there's nobody really there. We're going to have to execute onto Yard, but the flank could be very quick indeed. They've set Pasha in this flanking position as the execute comes in. Pasha could be very key indeed if his teammates can slow down the push in the Yard area. We've got Snacks here. Great vantage point. He's going to drop down. The distraction has been caused here. Pasha's getting closer and closer to the flank right now as Bialy is just stuck in the smoke at the moment, and this is looking fantastic. Pasha, he will strike, and there it is. So will Taz. 2 more frags away of Virtus Pro. Trades in. Taz over the top with the train. He'll take down both players, and that'll be the defuse as Virtus Pro will win both or 2 rounds of the 3 of the first half of overtime.
The smallest lead Virtus Pro take into the second half. G2 must win all the rounds, otherwise this is going to be a lost map or a second overtime. So there's another 2 minutes here for these teams to have a discussion and consider their approach in the second half. Again, I don't know if Virtus Pro feels some momentum after such a short half, taking the last round there. Looks like both camps are pretty tense at the moment.
Nie, ja bym podszedł na łoku, bo nawet smoków na środek nie
Yeah, it's definitely going to be very difficult for them to understand how to actually approach these rounds because they've played so many rounds against each other at this point. It's hard to really say, okay, this works for sure, because both teams have tried a lot of different setups and strategies. G2, generally speaking, the pick-based play it's worked for them sometimes, and sometimes it hasn't. There's no real solution here for either team, so it's going to be interesting to see what they come up with, because maybe we'll see from Virtus Pro when they switch sides onto the T side that they'll have a real answer to the G2 defense and vice versa. But right now, are there any players that you feel like are particularly standing out? Because I mean, honestly, for me, it feels like everybody is starting to deliver here for both teams.
Yep, everyone is representing for both sides at the moment. I do wonder what would have been had Fox picked up the AWP there, but we will never know. Now the question is, what kind of CT half are we going to see from G2? What are they going to buy in the first round? You saw Virtus Pro went all in with 2 sniper rifles there in that first round. Will G2 do the same? Virtus Pro had great success surviving with 4 plays, which gave them the economy in the final round. Will the same happen for G2, or will they have a harder time of it? We will find out very shortly. Almost time to start what could be the final half of map 2. Again, map 3 will be Mirage if it goes that far. It's in the hands of these 2 teams as to where it finishes.
All right, so we'll be switching the teams very shortly now as the countdown reaches 0. And, well, here we go. Things are going to be starting to kick off here. I think everybody needed a little bit of a break. I definitely needed a bit of a break there. But it is time to get straight back into the action here after we've had a bit of a breather. And we'll see whether or not Virtus Pro can keep the momentum going after those 2 rounds, or whether G2 will fight their way back. They've chosen an auto sniper onto Dennis, and Fox has picked up the AWP. Just the AWP for Neo on the side of Virtus Pro.
Okay, so nobody going towards Ivy for Virtus Pro. Looks like they're headed either for a fake through the windows into the A site and a push towards B. Seems to do that. That's what it is. Oh, Makalele gets taken down fast, and Dennis, can he escape his position? Maybe he doesn't need to. Looking for the 3rd frag, but he cannot escape. That's the bomb as well. 4 versus 2 as G2 look to even things up once more.
Dennis, he's still going with this auto sniper. This guy is a menace. For the first time, he's actually made this really work for his team. Neo will get the trade in, but he's alone on 1 HP. Wow, what a shot to Jacob. He does find it through the tracer fire, and, well, it will still be the victory there for G2, and maybe they'll feel a little bit regretful that they pushed Dennis, pushed him into a corner there.
G2 managed to salvage the dropped auto sniper there. This is brutal. This is why I call it Ric Flair, Dan. It's the dirtiest player in the game. 3 frags there for Dennis, and he takes G2 back onto even keel versus Virtus Pro. What is the approach from the VP side this time? Looks like Pash is setting up to throw nade in towards the A site, but Virtus Pro headed towards B and Pop Dog.
Yeah, we got the close play up in the yard from the A yard from Jacob again, as we have the smokes down, so this should slow down the play a little bit. And Dennis, you can see, still looking over towards that B bomb site with the auto sniper, and that is actually where Virtus Pro have decided to occupy themselves into that secret area as the smoke starts to come in. So Neo with the forward smoke on the upper area just to keep himself safe on the approach. And once again, we'll start to see the auto sniper working. And that's why he chose this. So you can spam through the smokes with the sniper rifle, lots of damage against these executes as all of his teammates start to push in. And they cannot take the B yard against the CTs. G2 are doing a fantastic job. Where is the fight here? It's just Pasha. It's just Pasha left. A nade sailing in from JChem. And that is 2 rounds off the bat from G2.
G2 now are on match point. It's the final round. Look at the money on Virtus Pro. We have Bialy with 3,500. Neo's got 2K. This is going to be the hardest round potentially for Virtus Pro, and it could be the last round of the entire match here if G2 take it over the line. The auto sniper doing great work. Makalele doing great support work there, taking the high ground on the upper side of B. Virtus Pro, what is their play? This time they've got 3 people headed towards Ivy, including the bomb. If that bomb is spotted there, that could cause a big rotation from G2. Fox with a good opening onto Bialy. And
it really starts here for G2. That's the advantage. And Virtus Pro, they need to find something here, but Fox is still lurking. He hits the flick shot onto Pasha. What do Virtus Pro have to answer for this guy right now on Ali as the bomb is there on Taz by itself? And Virtus Pro is still looking for a way, and it's going to be snacks, but the trade is immediate there as Fox gets tagged. And a 4 versus 2 situation is certainly a really horrible one here for Virtus Pro. They need this round to stay in this to force another overtime. But right now, it looks like G2 are about to take it over the line.
Neo has nothing but a P250. Taz in a situation where he must rotate. If the bomb is lost in Ivy, the match is lost. Neo has to win this duel. He'll take it down, but he's left with 20 HP. 3 versus 2 now. And he will rely on Taz to help him here as he's still only got the P250. He cannot reach the gun. Fox to take him down. It's Taz versus 3 here. His position may be unknown, but G2 are swarming aside. He's got 30 seconds to take things here. Fox down to 16 HP. But he's got the AWP. Nades flying through. There's Fox, and he will take the match for his team. Such an integral player along with the rest of the side. G2, that's the